Okay guys, quick update with Bitcoin. I'm having a Black Friday special. I will cover that at the end of this video if you want to take advantage of it. In the last video, I told you guys to long 97,200 around the area. As long as they hold above that point, we could go much higher. So next point too short was going to be this white line up to this point right here. That played out perfectly. We got a bounce, we got rejected. And it said at any point we break below this line, then expect some more downside. It held its resistance, we dropped, and I also mentioned in Discord, said when we cross this fib line, just like when we cross this when we get a drop, that is exactly what happened. So again, I did warn you guys, I'm going to give you levels, we're just going to go through it step by step. Guys, when you get into lever shading, Coincatch is a great option. There's no KYC. If you want to sign up, links pinned in the first comment description. If you want to learn how to trade on Coincatch, this tutorial video I made, I'll put a link up to it now if you want to check it out. So let's go through this real quick, guys. So again, previous video, I'll put a link up to it now. Said your point too long is 97,193. And your point too short was this white line until up to, well, this is your next major resistance level. And you can see if we go to, this is a published chart. This is cross fib line drop. So if we hit play, you take note right here. And you can see this exact same chart. This is published on, well, it's published 4 days ago. You can see right there. But notice, this is a point I said, as long as you hold above, expect some more upside. And right here, right in this video, I said long, 97,193 up to 90,185, or this blue line. This blue line right here and this yellow line. You can see, that's where we held support. We pushed up, got rejected. And this is that next line. Notice we held its resistance. It said once we broke this, pay attention, if we break this fib line, we would get a drop. I mentioned that in Discord right here, as you can see. We broke H1, we broke support on H1. However, we are now holding support on next fib line marked by arrow. Just like previous one, we could ride up until we cross, and that's what I was saying. Once we cross this white line like the previous line, we could get a drop. We'll cover the MACD as well, and you can see that is exactly what happened. We held support, we pushed up, your point to short was here, 100K was a trap. This became resistance after it was support, so now there's your key resistance. And look, as soon as we broke this white line, we dropped, just like when we crossed this one, we dropped, tested it as resistance. So again, charts are accurate. These give you points to long and short. 2 videos back. Now, what's interesting about this video, I'll link up to now if you want to check it out. I did give you an next resistance level above. I did mark off this one. This was a level to pay attention to. Guys, I take the time to chart these as accurate as possibly can to give you these points. But take note, this yellow line right up here, all right? We don't know what the price will be until you make contact, but this is the actual chart. Notice we got a perfect rejection at that line, right at 99,861 around that area. By the way, take a look at that MACD. This is published version of this chart. Remember that blue ring everybody give me crap for? So every time we cross blue ring, we get a pump. Well, we rode down this ring as support. I published this right when we made contact. Look, D1 blue ring bounce. So for those guys saying I'm never bullish, this was your point too long right here. Again, this is published on June 24th. If I hit play, look what happened. I'm going to zoom out a bit. I'm going to hit play. This goes back a good ways, like I said, June 24th. But look at that line where we got rejected. Right at that line. That is the exact same line right here. This yellow line. 99,861 right above this blue line. As you can see, that's that blue line right here. You got a perfect rejection. So the points are already on the chart, guys. All you got to do is pay attention. I would like to point out that this MACD is way overextended. Previously, then, our previous high back here with the moving averages on the MACD was 5,438. We're all the way up here around, what, 6,759. So again, we've already broken below key support, right? So now your resistance right now, like I said, if we're below this daily candle, 97,000 is your most critical resistance. So if we hold above that point, expect much more upside. But now that is your resistance. And you can see that more clearly on the H1 chart right here. So now your resistance to pay attention to, if we push up, we could come up and test this. But again, your resistance is 97,667. Should have shorted up around 99,700. If we come up, an ideal point to open a short is around 97,633. If we get above that hold support, then expect some more upside. That line over here, that would push up to over 100,000. Guys, if we did push up to 100K, I would not short that because a lot of people would be wanting to short 100K, and if I just don't see that happening. If we hit 100K, we're going to go way above it. I just don't think we're going to hit it. I think it was a trap. I think a lot of people wanted us to 100K. They were staying long up to that point, and they're going to stay long thinking we're going to hit it, and we're just going to continue down. Again, that's my analysis, but I'm just going to use these levels as our indicator of what's going to happen. As long as we're below 97,624, I would stay bearish. You get above that, get bullish up to 100K. But for now, your next key support levels on the H1 chart is, well, this is 94,744, and then your next key support level is 92,400. And guys, just like this, look, this fib channel, this is the next fib channel line out. Just like we crossed this one, we got a drop. Came up, tested resistance. Notice we crossed this one. We could come up, tested resistance. The next fib channel line out here will be respected. Again, you have points too long and short way in advance. Pushing the most critical resistance is 97,624. I'm going to cover shorts and the Black Friday special as well. So let me go back to this chart really quick. This one here. So again, you can see why 97K is such an important level. Again, as long as you're below that, I'm bearish. MACD is way overextended. Your next most critical support level I have is all the way down here around 87K. I'm not saying you have to drop that low. I'm just saying that MACD, when it gets across, usually we get a drop before it gets across. It's getting damn close to crossing. This is the center of Bollinger Band on the daily right here, and that is above that point. Sometimes we drop below. I'm just saying pay attention. I mean, this will push up more, but your most critical resistance, critical support level I have just below where we broke. So if we get a major ass drop, you know, today that's 87,050, out here is 87,500. The next key level below is around 84,500, and your most critical support level, again, is all the way down here, 78,480. Don't forget, we have a gap I've been talking about way down there. So we'll have to pay attention if we get it back above 97K, and get bullish if we do. And that yellow line, that we got a perfect projection on the D1 chart. You know, if we push up today, that's 100,173. And if it's tomorrow, that's 100,400 around that area. But those are your key levels to pay attention to. Now, I did cover these BTC shorts. And all I was trying to show you, if you zoom out, you can see this channel right here. These are longs and shorts. So actually, these are shorts. So when this channel right here, when shorts are at the lowest point, right? Shorts were low. Nobody was going long, or nobody was shorting because price is pushing up. But notice when shorts, right? Shorts will start stacking, then they'll drop, right? Shorts start stacking, they drop. The shorts get to the lowest point, shorts start stacking, all right? Then shorts fall off because price is pushing up. All I was saying is that if you follow this channel, you can clearly see what happens here. When shorts are at their highest point, right, that is a bottom. Price action is this purple reddish color, right? So when shorts are at their highest point, all right, Bitcoin pretty much bottoms. And you can see right here, when shorts are at their lowest point, right, that's a peak, right? We peaked. That's when Bitcoin peaked. Right here, you can see shorts were the highest point, right? Right up at the top of this channel, way above this fib line right here. That was a bottom for Bitcoin. And as you can see right here, this is when we topped out. I think I'll have to go back and look, but this was the last time we Bitcoin peaked. Shorts were at their lowest point at the bottom of this channel. That was a peak. Price came down. All I was pointing out, shorts are at their lowest point they have ever been at the bottom of this channel, which means we could be potentially topped. And you can see how overextended we are. So I'm saying if shorts start pushing up, which that's what happens every time we get to the bottom of this channel, this could end up being a peak and we could have some downside. All I was trying to point out, so again, you have your levels to pay attention to. Most critical resistance is 97,000. We'll have to see what happens, guys, if we get a cross. And again, people are waiting for this cross. Typically what happens is before we get a cross, price will already drop. So be prepared for that. That's why you need to pay attention. I'd be short from 97K. You get above that, then hey, go long or hold your long. But right now, guys, it's looking pretty bearish. So you have key levels on the D1 chart. You have key levels on the H1 chart. Pay attention to those. But again, 97K, 97,600 is now your most critical resistance level. And again, like I said, if you get access to these charts, I have everything already mapped out for you, so you know what to pay attention to. You know wherever price is at. You know, if price pushes up, gets rejected, comes down, you know, whenever you cross this, you go short. Well, actually, you know, if you hit it, you go long, but once you cross it, then you go short. Same thing with this line. That's what I do, guys. I add them to the chart as price moves along. So we'll get into the Black Friday special thing. Again, guys, you can get leverage trading. Coincatch, great option. No KYC. If you want to sign up, links pinned in the first comment description. Do check out the tutorial video. I'll have that link pinned in the first comment description as well. So for Black Friday, so I've been giving this some thought. I'm going to give you a chance to pay, if you want to get lifetime access, and I've never done it this low before. So it'll be $8.99, but only if you pay with USDT or USDC. Again, that gives you access to everything. Stocks, tutorials, altcoin charts, metals, anything I add in the future, and you get, again, lifetime access to Discord as well. It makes you a gold member in Discord. So if you want to take advantage of that, email me through the website. Website's opticalartcrypto.com. Click on the contact page, email me, and then again I will give you an address and we'll go through everything, and then I'll set you up with a lifetime on the website. Up to you if you want to take advantage of that special, guys. But again, pay attention. We're about to get across on the daily on the MACD. We're below a critical level and we could have some more downside. 100K could have been a trap. That's it, guys. Trade safe, trade smart. I'm out.